Nutritious food can be expensive, and eating a balanced diet that includes fruits and vegetables on a tight budget can be difficult. The good news is that there are numerous ways to save money while still eating whole foods. Here are 10 tips to help you eat healthier even on a tight budget. Number 1. Plan your meals. Researchers have suggested that making a list and planning your food ahead of time served as a sort of shield against unhealthy food options. And there are numerous ways to accomplish this. First, make a plan for the meals you want to cook during the week or month. Then choose one day each week to plan your meals for the coming week. Also make shopping lists of everything you'll need to prepare those meals. And make sure to check your pantry and refrigerator first to avoid purchasing something you already have enough of. Number 2. Cook large portions. Cooking in larger quantities can save you time and money, and your leftovers can be used in sandwiches or other recipes. They can also be used again and again in stews, stir-fries, salads, and burritos. When you're on a budget, having leftovers can help you avoid eating out on days when you don't have time to prepare a meal from scratch. You can also freeze leftovers in single serving sizes to eat later. Number 3. Choose whole grains. Whole grain ingredients are not always more expensive, and simple substitutions in your weekly grocery shopping can provide you and your family with more fiber, vitamins, and minerals for the same price. Whole grain rice, pasta, and couscous are relatively cheap. Alternatively, go to a bulk bin store and stock up. Whole grains can be stored for months if you cover it tightly and kept in cool and dark place. Quinoa, millet, and buckwheat are just as simple to prepare as rice, and they provide a wider range of vitamins and minerals. Number 4. Replace meat with other proteins. Eating less meat could help you save money. Try using other protein sources such as legumes, hemp seeds, eggs, or canned fish a couple of times per week. All of these are inexpensive, nutritious, and simple to prepare, and most of them have a long shelf life, and as a result, they are less likely to spoil quickly. Number 5. Buy in bulk. According to research, when compared to specialty markets or general grocery stores, bulk supermarkets can help people save a significant amount of money on groceries. Furthermore, low-cost bulk items are an important factor in some families' ability to afford a healthy diet. But make sure to concentrate your bulk buying efforts on foods that can be easily stored, such as rice, canned goods, pasta, and spices. Meat and poultry are also good bulk options, but make sure to divide them into smaller portions before freezing. And if your goal is to eat healthy on a budget rather than just stock up on cheap food, it's also a good idea to avoid buying cookies or candy in bulk so you're not tempted to eat them quickly just because you have them in your pantry. If you've made it this far into the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe for more health-related content, and hit the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever we release new videos. Now, back to the video. Number 6. Frozen fruits and vegetables. Purchasing frozen produce is one of the simplest ways to save money, and it doesn't imply sacrificing nutrition. According to studies, the overall vitamin content of frozen foods is often the same if not higher than that of fresh produce counterparts. However, nutrients such as beta-carotene may decrease in frozen foods in some cases. But there is no disadvantage to purchasing frozen produce, especially when it is the less expensive option. You can also freeze any fresh produce that you don't think you'll be able to eat in time. Number 7. Plant-based protein over expensive meat cuts. Meat is very expensive, and studies show that when compared to protein derived from plants, protein derived from animals is not only less environmentally sustainable, but also more expensive. For these reasons, you might want to include some plant-based recipes in your weekly menu that includes beans, peas, lentils, quinoa, nuts, seeds, or soybean products like tofu. Protein, fiber, vitamins, and minerals are abundant in plant-based protein sources such as legumes. Furthermore, they are reasonably priced and can be purchased in bulk. But if you want to keep some animal-based protein sources in your diet, make eggs the star of some of your dishes and purchase fewer tender cuts because they are usually less expensive. Number 8. Shop produce when it's in season. Seasonal produce is generally less expensive than out-of-season options. It is also usually at its nutrient and flavor peak. Produce that is not in season is frequently not locally transported, which isn't good for the environment or your wallet. Also, if possible, buy produce by the bag. If you buy more than you need, you can freeze the excess or incorporate it in your meal plans for the following week. Number 9. Cut costs with coupons. Coupons are a great way to save money on your grocery bill, especially if you have a shopping list. You can also easily find online coupons for ingredients on your shopping list. With over 1 billion coupons available each year, you're bound to find one that works for you. But if you can't find a coupon for the blueberries on your list, but there are available coupons for strawberries, consider switching to save money. Even low-value cents-off coupons can add up quickly. By using 5.50 cent-off coupons per week, you can save more than $100 per year. Number 10. Grow your own produce. Growing your own fruits and vegetables is a great way to save money and have fresh produce on your fingertips if you have the space. Seeds are very inexpensive to purchase, and with a little time and effort, you might be able to grow your own herbs, sprouts, tomatoes, onions, and a variety of other delectable crops. Many fruits, vegetables, and herbs can be grown in pots on patios or balconies if you don't have a yard. Having a steady supply of fresh produce at home can help you save money at the grocery store. You may not be able to grow a money tree in your garden, but the extra money you'll be saving will make you feel like you did. You don't have to spend a fortune to eat well. In fact, there are numerous ways to consume nutrient-dense foods on a shoestring budget. Even if eating nutrient-dense foods was more expensive, which it doesn't have to be, it would still be worthwhile in the long run, because you cannot put a price on your health. That's it for today's video. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more health-related content, turn on the notification bell to get notified whenever we post a new video, and I'll see you on the next one.